Someone cut tree grass.
Welcome back to another class on verbling.com with teacher Abby. I'm very excited to see you guys for another lesson. We'll be looking at phrasal verbs, and they'll all be related to the verb run. Let's see if, Mustafa, do you remember what a phrasal verb is?
Sorry, teacher. There is no picture.
Pardon?
Your picture has not appeared to me.
No, I did turn my video off briefly. Can you see me now?
No, actually, maybe I have to reconnection. Okay, teacher, what's your question?
What is a phrasal verb? What's a phrasal verb?
It's more than one word.
And what are these two words?
I don't know.
No? It's a verb and a
preposition.
Yay! A verb preposition combination. So any verb combined with a preposition equals a phrasal verb, okay? And when we do that, when we combine those two words together, we end up with a very, very different meaning, which is why it's such an important thing to study in English, because it allows us to understand expressions or things that are said, okay?
Beautiful your t-shirt, Verbling.
Yeah, Verbling t-shirt.
It's one of my favorites. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And hi, Ali. Welcome to the class.
Hi, Abby, again.
Hi. Hi, Andre.
Hi again, Abby.
Hey. And who was that? Elisa?
Yes. Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you, Elisa. Where are you from?
From Italy.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining us today. I need to warn you. Good to have you with us. David, welcome to the class.
Hi, Abby. Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well. Thanks for coming. And Nuri.
Hi, teacher.
Long time no see, Nuri. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Good. I'm happy to see you again. Nice to have you back with us.
Thank you.
And Wilson?
Hi, teacher. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?
From Colombia, from Bogota.
Wonderful. Thanks for joining us today. It's nice to have you. Is this your first class with me, Wilson?
Yeah, it's my first class with you.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Well, thank you for joining us. We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
I had to move into the house because I was sitting outside on my deck teaching and they're cutting the grass. That's why I had to move. So I'm sorry about that.
Why they cutting the grass every day?
Because they're elderly people. And they're obsessed with having nice grass.
You should change the schedule.
Yeah, you should take them nursing home.
Yeah, I could, I suppose, but it is an obsession. Okay, I just want to say that they are obsessed with keeping the grass perfect all the time. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. What do you think of when you hear the verb run? What comes to mind when you hear that verb? Let's start with Nuri.
Exercise, I think about exercise.
Absolutely. Do you like to run, Nuri?
Yes.
Perfect. How often do you go running?
At weekend, in ciclovia. I don't know how you say ciclovia.
Daily.
Okay. Daily.
Okay. Very good. What about you, Wilson? What do you think of when you hear that verb, run?
Run, okay, I think it's related to workout. to work out myself, for instance. And also run is when do you have without anything. For instance, my cell phone is run out of minutes, something like that, I think.
Very good. Excellent. Actually, that's a phrasal verb. Well, we're going to talk about that in today's class. Good job. Nicely done. What else comes to mind when we hear that verb? Anyone else want to share?
Health condition.
Pardon me, Andre, again?
Health condition. The run or
The run?
I didn't want to mention it, but you asked, you get it.
Oh, that's too funny, Andre.
Okay.
Very good. Anyone else?
When you see a danger, maybe you go away quickly.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Mustafa, why do you say a danger is a beautiful girl? Why is that dangerous?
I say it does in the chat.
I thought it was a beautiful thing.
But maybe it's become danger sometimes.
I don't know what planet you live on.
No, it's real in all the world. Maybe all the men agree with me.
Okay, could be danger.
Could
It could-
be, yes.
It could mean going broke.
If she thinking wrong about me, that's mean it's the end of me.
The end of you. Very good. Thanks for sharing. Anyone else?
Can
What?
we use it with the water? For example,
Absolutely.
water runs. Yeah.
Water runs or the water's running. What's that sound? I hear water running.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Anybody else like to run in class as a form of exercise or fitness? Does anybody like to run? I know Ali's a big runner.
Yeah,
He is
me.
No,
big.
I'm too lazy.
I like run.
Alisa, what were you going to say?
I'm too lazy.
Too
I'm
lazy
lazy.
to run? You and Ali will get along really good. You'll be best friends. Very good. Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today, that phrasal verb, or phrasal verbs related to that. So let me just share my screen with you. I do not have a PD. Time does run, Mustafa. Time runs fast. Oops.
Sorry, teacher.
Time does run. Good example.
Time
Yes.
runs or flies.
Both.
And quickly, and you cannot catch.
Too quick. It runs too quickly. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Maybe we could have Wilson start us off by reading the first phrasal verb on our document and the definition.
Okay. Run across, to find information accidentally, to find information to find information that you weren't necessarily looking for. Also come across.
Very
run
good.
across. Okay.
So can we have Nuri read the two examples for us?
I ran across this interesting story in the newspaper last night. Check it out. I just ran across some old picture of you on Facebook. You looked so different.
Okay, very good. So now each of you, and even myself, we are all going to create a sentence using this phrasal verb, run across. Okay? So does everyone understand? Alisa and Nuri and Wilson and who do we have here? Daniel. We want to make sure that we create a sentence using the phrasal verb. Let's start with Ali.
Why?
Because I am cruel.
Well, okay. I ran across my favorite song when I was searching on YouTube today.
Okay, what's your favorite song?
Uh, I don't know. Maybe I will tell you later.
Okay, very good. That's fine. Everybody has secrets. It's probably the Spice Girls or something.
Not Spice.
Andre, give me a sentence using run across.
A year ago, I ran across one very interesting website where you can learn English.
Ooh.
It was Verbling.
I am so happy you ran across the website. Daniel, give me an example.
Hello.
Hi, Daniel.
Yes, but I just get into the class, so I'm kind of loose.
Is this Daniel the pilot?
No,
Okay, you're a different Daniel.
Daniel from Uruguay.
From Uruguay. Thank you for joining us today, Daniel. We're happy to have you.
You're welcome. Well, what I have to do?
Nothing. I'm going to let you sit for a little bit and listen, and then next time around you'll be able to answer, okay?
Okay.
Wilson, could you please mute your microphone?
Okay, but this.
Thank you. It's just that there's noise and it's just a little bit noisy, but that's okay. When you speak, go ahead and open it up. Let's go over to Elisa. Elisa, give me an example using the phrasal verb run across.
I always run across new pubs in the city.
You always run across what? Sorry?
New pubs, new local,
new pubs in the city. Cool. Do you like doing pub crawls?
No, but it's a new sentence. Yeah, I like beer, but
good sentence. Excellent job, Elisa. Matteo.
I ran across mass information to find a fast solution.
You ran across what information?
I ran across must information for find us a fast solution.
Most information. Most. Very good. Excellent. Mustafa.
I just ran across some newspaper and found your name.
Okay, very good. What did it say about me?
Sorry, my name.
What did it say about you?
They say Mustafa which is Abi class.
Says Mustafa, best looking man of 2014.
Oh my god.
I love to embarrass you, Mustafa. I'm sorry.
Thank you, teacher. No problem, teacher.
Nuri, go ahead.
I just ran across this job when I need it.
Perfect. Doesn't that happen, Nuri?
I hope.
Is that what you're looking for right now, a job?
Yes, I want to change.
Well, I hope that you're able to find one very soon.
Thanks.
Good. And Wilson, go ahead and open up your microphone and give us a sentence with run across.
I wasn't able to run across anything to this example.
Okay, let's look at one of the examples. It says, I ran across some old pictures of you on Facebook. You looked so different. What is something that you have run across on Facebook? Something that you have seen on Facebook, Wilson.
Okay, I ran across some pictures. I ran across some old friends in Facebook.
Very good. Excellent example. Very good. Any questions about that phrasal verb? I will say, let me give one. I ran across an old friend from high school yesterday. I haven't seen her forever.
Is it true or just an example?
It's true.
Teacher, may I ask you something?
Yes, you can. Of course you can.
Related to run across. Run across is only for things or even for persons, for people?
It's for both.
Okay, thank you.
It could be information or it could be a noun.
Okay, for instance, I ran across a friend last night in the shopping mall.
Exactly.
Okay.
Perfect. Good job. Let's go to our next phrasal verb. And can we have Daniel read it for us, please? Daniel, read the phrasal verb for us and the definition.
Or and run up against,
Mm-hmm.
run up against, or run into, to encounter difficulties or opposition.
Okay, and can you read the first example for us?
Yes. The president ran up against opposition from senators where he tried to pass health care bill.
To pass his health care bill.
Health care bill.
Wonderful. And Elisa, can I get you to read the example about Jane, the second example?
Yes, Jenna thought she could easily win the tournament, but she unexpectedly ran up against trouble today when she nearly lost to her opponent in the first round.
Beautiful. Good job. Any questions about this phrasal verb? All right, we're going to start with Nuri. Give me an example of a sentence using the word run up against, the phrasal verb, or run into.
I can use run up to when I do exercise. For example, I run up make aerobic class.
No, you could say I ran into a group doing an aerobics class, but we want to use it as a phrasal verb, to encounter difficulty or opposition. We do not want to use it literally.
Is an opposition for me to do something?
It's something that you do, that you come up against, that you find difficult, a difficult situation.
Okay. Wait.
No problem. Maybe we could go to Andrew. Andrew, do you want to start us off?
Yeah, I always run up against dumb users in my work.
You always run up against the users in your work?
Dumb users, yeah.
Okay, run up against them, run into. Okay, yeah. Meaning that you try to avoid them, but you see them all the time, or you're constantly having to deal with them.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Good example. Very good. Daniel, can you think of an example using this phrasal verb? No? Okay, what about you, Ali?
I run up against teacher Ali's hard questions every day.
It's about time that you just accept it as love. It's pure love. I only want to help you.
Yes, you are right.
Good example. Mateo.
Okay. 2 months ago, I ran up against difficulty for I find a new job.
Excellent. Good job, Mateo. So a difficult situation and you had to deal with it. Yay! Mustafa.
It's a false.
Okay, liar, liar.
Teacher, about me, Matthew steals some of my sentence, but not the whole idea.
Okay.
I had been thinking find job is an easy way, but unexpectedly, I ran up against a long program.
Okay, very interesting sentence. Very interesting. So how do you deal with a problem like that? How do you encounter or deal with a situation like that?
Have patience.
Patience. Very good. Wilson, do you have a sentence?
Yes. I ran up against yesterday when I was explaining my new project in my job.
Okay, very good. So you had to learn how to deal with that situation.
Yeah.
Very good. Excellent sentence, Wilson. Very good. Anyone else have a sentence they would like to share? Nuri, did you think of one?
Yes. Yesterday I ran up difficult to move my car.
Okay, very good. Yesterday I ran into some difficulties moving my car.
Okay.
Yesterday I ran into some difficulties moving my car. Very good. Anybody else want to share or ask a question about that one? Okay, next phrasal verb we could have Ali. Would you like to read it for us? Run for.
Okay. Run for. To campaign for elected office. These politicians are all corrupt. I think I should run for mayor. Billy is making posters because he is running for class president.
Nicely done. Good sentences, Ali. Very good. Now let's talk about it. Run for. To campaign for elected office. So I want everybody to create a sentence. Oh, those lawnmowers are chasing me.
The first sentence is perfect for the Italy situation.
Why do you say that?
Perfect. Now.
Okay, so I want everybody to complete the sentence in the chat box. If I ran for president, I would, and complete it. Okay? If I ran for president, I would what? Daniel, what would you do? If you ran for president, what would you do? Daniel, I don't know if your microphone's not working, but we can't hear you, okay? So I'm going to go over to Wilson. Wilson, if you ran for president, what would you do?
Okay, if I ran for president, I would promote the wealth for the poverty.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Excellent answer. You would work, you would try to remove poverty. Nuri, what would you do if you ran for president?
If I ran for president, I will eliminate taxes for transportation.
Okay, very good. You would eliminate taxes for transportation. Mustafa, what would you do?
Sorry, teacher, but I didn't understand the complete meaning of run for. Can you, repeat that?
It means to campaign for, to apply, or try to become elected as somebody in the office in the government.
If I run
if
for
you are, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, teacher. Go ahead.
So if you run for presidency, it means that you are trying to become the president.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Now I understand. If I run for president, I would like to help poor people.
Very good. Beautiful answer. Mateo?
Um, I would separate commercial bank from investment bank.
Very good. Wow, smarty pants over there.
This is my interest topic.
I know. Good job. Elisa, what would you do?
If I run for president, I would try to stop the war in Gaza.
Nice answer. Very good. Andre?
If I ran for president, I would decrease taxes.
I would decrease taxes. Beautiful. And Ali?
If I run for president, I would increase the minimum wage.
Very good. Excellent job. If I ran for president, I would increase minimum wage. Good. Any questions or comments about that one? Okay, next one. This is the one that my sentence about Mustafa actually matches. So there's two different definitions. Can we get Andre to read the phrasal verb for us? And both
Sure.
definitions.
Run into, to accidentally hit someone or something with a car or when walking, for example. To meet someone you were not planning to see. We ran into Mr. and Mrs. Smith in Paris last week. It was such a coincidence. I wasn't paying attention when I was walking and I accidentally ran into a wall.
Poor Andre. Good. So let's go ahead and start with this one. You accidentally run into something, either you hit it physically with your body or you meet a person that you didn't expect to see in that certain location. Okay? Does anyone have an interesting story about running into a person that they did not expect to see? I think I told you guys the story of when I went to my first class at that gym last week and I ran into that student. That would be an example, right? Anyone else have a story like that?
I have a story, maybe I was just walking on the street and I had a thought about my friend, and just maybe in 2 or 5 minutes I met him. I don't know what is, maybe it was just a coincidence or else.
That's amazing when that happens. I was just thinking of you. How weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I went to Germany last year, and I was walking on the street in Hamburg city, and suddenly I hear someone call me, and I look at him. I just surprised. He was my friend and relative, not close relative, but he was my relative. I ran into him in Hamburg, in Europe.
What did you say to him?
Just say hi, and he's surprised. He live in Hamburg, and he's surprised when he see me in Hamburg, and he had a bike, and he leave his bike on the street and run through me, and we hug each other and go to the cafe and drink something with him.
Wonderful. That is quite the coincidence. Anybody else have a story about running into someone that they were not expecting to see?
Actually, teacher, I have experience, and this is true. Happened to me. The second sentence, happened to me exactly the same, but not in a wall. It's on a column of lights in the street, and I can't explain what's that's.
You are sure, Mustafa?
Yeah, I am
Mustafa,
sure.
were you smoking oregano?
No, I was and I pay attention to it, so I accidentally ran into a column of lighting.
Well, I'll tell you something about your teacher. I do that all the time.
Ooh.
Do you know what I do? I start singing when I'm doing something, and then I hurt myself. Like I get so into singing that I don't pay attention to what I'm doing, and either I run into something, or I trip, or I fall down the stairs. It's I'm very accident prone. So don't feel too bad, Mustafa.
Yeah, actually, I also saw Aman, uh, when we had a meeting in some place here
Mhm.
in my country, and see a person. Actually, I feel sorry about him. He at the lunch, and he was walking. You know, there is some wall, a glass wall, so you cannot see the wall, and he hit the wall accidentally.
Mhm. Oh no,
You don't see you don't,
the glass.
Yeah,
the glass.
Running to
Glass.
class.
We find the cruelest things amusing, humans, don't we? Okay, Wilson, give me a sentence with run into.
Last
Wilson, do you have a sentence with run into?
yes. Last week when I was driver and I accidentally ran into another car.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Too much Italian wine.
Yes.
Too much prosecco.
Yes. No, I prefer red wine.
Spritzes. Too many spritzes.
Spritz. You know spritz?
Of course I do.
Nice.
Okay, Nuri, what about you?
Last weekend, I accidentally ran into my mother-in-law in the hair salon.
That's a great sentence. Definitely an accident, right?
Yes.
Oh, too funny. Elisa.
A sentence. Okay. I ran. Okay. When I skipped was in the high school, I ran into my mother.
Oh no, when I would skip class in high school.
Yeah.
Fortunate. Good job. Excellent sentences. Anybody else have a sentence they'd like to share? Okay, next. Elisa, would you like to read the next one for us? Run on.
Run on to be powered by electricity, solar power, batteries, etc. These MP3 players runs on two AA batteries.
And the next one?
Some new experiment cars can run on solar power alone.
Okay, very good. So let's everybody talk about things that we run on. Some people wake up in the morning and they run on coffee till 10 o'clock, for example. Or we might run on certain things like that. So let's think of examples. Wilson, are you still with us? Seems like you might have disappeared.
No, I'm here. What happened
Okay.
is I have some issues with my internet, but I'm
Oh,
here.
okay. No problem. No problem. I just wanted to make sure you were still with us.
Okay.
Can you give me an example using the words run on?
Okay, yes. Last week, my boss gives me a Cell phone? No, a battery charger that comes with a
Right?
run-on system, with the solar run-on system. I don't know if I run-on system. I don't know. This is a good expression to say that.
Run on system. It runs on the system, you could say.
Okay,
Runs on the system.
run on that system. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So that's what gives it power or makes it work or function.
Okay.
Good example. Next, Nuri.
Hello. Me?
Yes.
My coworker. Ay. Wait.
That's okay. We'll come back to you. Mustafa?
Actual teacher, I can I your I can see your live now. Run on your what you had experience or
Very
your
deep.
live now. Yeah. Your live now. Run on what you had experience. Yes.
Wonderful sentence. Thank you, Mustafa. Do you believe that?
Yes, I believe that. I say that for a reason, of course, because I think I was thinking how can I do the sentence and
I like it. That's a very nice sentence. Thank you for sharing. Mateo?
Okay. Every day I need a coffee for run on my brain.
Okay, you're close. You're very close. You can say, my brain runs on coffee.
Contrarian. Okay.
Exactly. My brain runs on coffee every day.
My brain. Okay.
But if you want to say the other, my coworker drank a Red Bull when he ran out energy. It's
Okay. No, we don't run on energy. We run out of. That's the next phrasal verb.
Oh, okay.
But for run on, you could say, my coworker runs on Red Bull. My coworker runs on Red Bull.
Okay.
Okay? Good sentence. My coworker runs on Red Bull, meaning that's what gives him energy to work in a day. Elisa?
Yes. Run on. I usually run on cake and sweet.
Very good. That's what you like. That's what you enjoy. Lovely. Daniel?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I get into class recently because I had to go.
Okay, no problem. No problem. You can write me examples in the chat box if you would like. Give you a chance to think about it. Andre?
I have a question. Do we
Okay.
use run on to switch on something, or is it used just with when, for example, something runs on the electricity, for example?
Yeah, we don't use it to switch on. That would be a different phrasal verb with a different meaning. You
Okay,
could
I don't know actually what runs on. Maybe my sound system runs on Exxon Music in the morning.
Okay, very good. You could say EXO Music runs on my sound system.
Yeah.
Because your sound system is what gives it the power.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Ali?
Okay. Matteo ran on his dinner until the late night.
After.
Mateo, I just realized, you haven't eaten dinner.
And today, change time, next 8 o'clock.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe that you're still smiling.
In fact, now I'm hungry.
Wow, that's pretty good. So what does it mean if I say to you, I'm running on 3 hours of sleep? Mustafa, our sleep expert.
That's mean you always sleep our 2 hour, 3 hours, sorry. Yes.
3 hours is enough for you, maybe.
Yes,
No, it's
that's right.
not. It's not. But that means it's.
No, as you said in the sentence.
We only say this when we didn't get enough sleep. So if you go to work and everyone says, "How are you?" "Oh, I'm running on 2 hours of sleep." It's like you're saying you were tired, you did not have enough sleep. Okay? I'm running on 5 hours of sleep, or however many hours that you feel is not enough, but that sentence would give them that idea.
Yes.
You find it confusing? Just remember that whatever you're running on, it comes from the power source, right? So the MP3 player, the power source is what? The AA batteries. Or the cars, what powers them? The solar power. Okay, so just try to remember that.
Okay.
Maybe love. Yes.
What does that mean? Give me a sentence with running on love, to run on love.
Maybe you want to accomplish something, and it's very difficult. Only love can run on you to do something like that.
Okay, very good. Yeah, you can say I'm running on love, meaning I haven't been eating, I haven't been sleeping, but I am in love, and it's giving me energy.
Yeah.
Teacher, or we can say some men heart run on the heart of the women.
What was that? Some men do what?
We can say somehow it's not real. Maybe real, maybe it's real. Some heart of the men run on the love of the women.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe it's real. It's not real, maybe.
Can we say,
Andrew?
and can we say hard work and motivation run on people's success, for example?
People's success runs on hard work and motivation. Because you remember, the source of the energy is what we run on. So the source of the energy is the hard work and the motivation. The result is success.
Okay.
It's tricky, I know. It's a tricky one for sure.
Yeah.
Any questions? Maybe you don't
Teacher
pick.
Abby, Teacher Abby run on her classes. Can we say that?
Sometimes, yeah.
I knew you love your classes or something like this.
I would say Teacher Abby runs on the energy and love from her students. That's what keeps her going. That's what gives her energy.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Right.
You stop being nice to me, I stop teaching. Okay, let's do our last phrasal verb, our very last one. David, could you read it for us? Run out of.
Run out of. To use up, to not have any left, money, gas, time, etc. I wanted to give my students a test, but unfortunately, I ran out of time. I ran out of gas on the way to work and had to walk to the nearest gas station.
Perfect. Good job. So let's think of some examples using run out of. And this time we'll start with Ali.
Teacher.
Yes, David?
Why is to not have and left and not to have not and left? Why not is in front of have?
To not have any left. Not would come before have.
Yes.
It never comes after have.
Yeah.
Okay, so not would go in between to and have if you're speaking in the negative. You can say have not any, but it's old English. It's kind of poetic. It's not used anymore.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, David, for the question. Ali?
Okay. Matteo, we ran out of food. Let's go to the market and buy something for dinner.
Okay, good job. Perfect. Andre?
I ran out of my tickets, so I can't join Abby's class anymore.
This is devastating.
Yeah.
David, the sentence?
I ran out of all the chocolate that I had.
That is also quite devastating. Good example. Elisa?
This lesson is running out of time.
Perfect. Very good example. Matteo?
Okay. We ran out of time. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Let's go dancing. Mustafa?
I wanted to buy a car, but unfortunately I ran out of money.
That is unfortunate. What will you do?
Teacher, this is always a question what I have to do. Actually, I don't know what I have to do. It's terrible.
Thanks for
Yeah,
running out of money is pretty common, especially if you try to get everything you want, right?
that's right. Especially if you were traveling and you don't have some resources or someone give you the money.
Exactly. Nuri?
In the middle of the party, suddenly I ran out of energy.
What happened? Why do you think you ran out of energy?
Because I dance a lot. Dance a lot.
You know what you need?
More dance.
More dancing or a Red Bull.
Okay, yeah.
Steal the Red Bull from your coworker.
It's dangerous. A Red Bull.
It's dangerous?
Yes.
Are you going to tell us why? I guess we don't have a choice.
No, because in the last time I read some news article.
Yeah, no, it's not safe. I think we all know that, but
You
I
drink?
no, I don't. I don't drink Red Bull.
Okay.
Sorry, Matteo, maybe it caused heart attack or something like this.
On the internet, on the newspaper, I don't know. In Europe, this drink starting eliminate for the supermarket because I have some chemical dangerous for the healthy men people. I don't know.
Okay, very good. Mustafa, what do you mean you want a break for dinner? Are you hungry?
I am always angry at this time.
Me too. I'm starving.
Starving.
I don't know why. I think it's all the exercise I've been doing. I feel like I'm more hungry than I normally am.
Abby, you are allowed to eat during the class.
I don't think so.
Why?
Probably not very professional. Wilson, give us your sentence with run out of.
Okay, I ran out of patience for phrasal verbs.
Very good. Oh, Wilson, you did so good today, though.
Okay, thank you.
You did a wonderful job. Okay, I'm running out of steam. I need to eat something. What does that mean?
You want to eat so bad.
Yeah, what does it mean to run out of steam?
Maybe you can't wait for it.
I'm running out of steam.
You are without energy.
There, good job, David. Yeah, steam it comes from like a train. When a train releases steam as it burns coal, that's what keeps it moving, right? The steam engine. So that's where that comes from. I'm running out of steam means I have no energy. Nothing is keeping me moving anymore. When do you run out of steam, Elisa?
No.
Yeah. She's had enough English for a while.
No.
That's true. I'm running out of steam now. Very good. Excellent. So let's see if we can finish our little worksheet here. I think there's 7, so I think everyone will be able to do one. Let's start with number 1. Wilson, read number 1 and fill it in with the correct phrasal verb.
Okay. The CEO's plan to merge the company with its competitor. First opposition from shareholders. If these competitors runs up against.
Very good. Excellent job, Wilson. The CEO's plans to merge the company with its competitor runs up against fierce opposition from shareholders. Perfect job. Nuri, number 2.
Oh no, somebody ran into my car in the parking lot, and they didn't even leave a note.
Beautiful. Number 3, Mustafa.
The grocery store. Oh my god. Bread. So we bread. So we can't make a sandwich for lunch today. Grocery store. Run out. It's not enough time when you have not enough time.
Ran out of.
Run out of. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Good job, Mustafa. That was perfect. Number 4, Matteo.
Last night when I was surfing the internet, I ran across a list of cheap flights that are available. Do you want to go on a trip this weekend?
Beautiful. Nicely done, Matteo. Elisa, number 5.
In modern politics, you need a lot of money if you want to run for office.
Perfect. Good job, Elisa. Perfect. Andre, number 6.
Scientists are trying to develop a car that can be run on water and doesn't require gasoline.
Perfect. We just don't need B.
Can run on water?
There you go. Okay, there you go. Perfect. That can run on water and doesn't require
But
gas.
water runs on the car, or
No, the car runs on water.
Runs on water. Yeah.
I'm confusing today, so
I know, that's okay.
You
Poor
have
little Andy.
problem with run on.
I know, that's the one you get out of all of the phrasal verbs. Number 7, Ali.
Okay. I ran into my ex-girlfriend at the mall last night. It was a little awkward, but we actually had a nice little conversation.
Beautiful. Good job, you guys. That was perfect. Any questions or comments before we close?